folks, hope you're doing well out there. My name's Sandy. This is Sawing with Sandy. It's a crisp day out here in central Ontario, Canada, where I'm out here with the tractor, the Snowblower in tow. As you can tell, I just made my way down this way. I'm pretty much just keeping trails open at this point, at least trails that I need to use regularly. This trail here behind me brings me out to the sawmill, and that's why I want to make sure it's always open. Now, the trail I'm about to go down, it hasn't been opened at all this year. I've driven over it with the snowmobile. I did that maybe once or twice. It is deep, deep, deep. I'd say it's probably a good 2.5, 3 feet deep, and so we're going to go down there with a snowblower. It's going to be a slow process. I'm hoping I can get it opened up, though. I need access through that area, and so we'll see what we can do. We'll do the best we can nonetheless. Now, it is a crisp day out, as I mentioned, and it's probably around negative 20 Celsius, so I'm going to keep the tractor going, keep it warm, and knock on wood, everything performs as it should. As you can tell, even the trails that I keep open all the time, they still keep getting piled in with snow. The banks here don't look that deep, but right up there we're probably at about 2 feet of snow. I'm probably driving on a good foot of snow, and so in the bush there we're probably talking 3 feet or so in total depth. So there's a ton of snow around here, and it doesn't seem like winter is ending anytime soon, so I better stop talking, get back in the tractor and get after it. Glad you're all here to join me. Here we go. Part here is I've already snowblowed this several times this year. I probably did this maybe 2 weeks ago. Well, there we have it. That is quite the chore. And if you've ever wondered why I have to continually snowblow trails and laneways and all that, it's because if I don't, it ends up like that one. That trail wasn't all that long, and it took me a real long time to navigate. And usually the first time through is the hardest. So at this point, as long as I keep at her, I keep that open for the rest of the winter, I shouldn't have too much more of an effort each time I go through. Now with this tractor, this is a 40 horse 2012 Kioti DK40. I've been very impressed with this unit. It's worked very, very well. I don't exactly sit at home and wax the thing. It gets used. And even in these cold temperatures, you know, -20 Celsius, it performs very well. 40 horse of the engine, right around 32 horse of the PTO. That's really pushing that 78-inch blower back here. And it's not like we're snow blowing 6 inches of snow. I was pushing several feet there. And although I have to really ease off the gas when we get to the thick stuff, it was pushing up and down hills quite nicely. So very happy with that. I think if there was an improvement for this tractor, the big thing it would be traction. I've got these studded tire chains on here, and you need them, trust me. More traction you can get, the better. Studded tire chains, these tires are filled with beet juice, so that's a lot of added weight. It needs all the traction it can get. I think an extra set of chains on the front might help. When it's in four-wheel drive, which it was, oftentimes it's the front wheels that slip, and the back continue to get grip, but even them will slip once in a while. But a bit more traction, I think, wouldn't hurt the unit. Heavier is the better in this situation. The heavier that tractor can be, the better it is at pushing. And so even if I had a few more horsepower, I think on top of that I'd want some added traction. Tire chains, extra weight where possible, and that'd be the perfect ticket. Now I've seen before where people wonder why on earth I have a rear mounted snowblower. I have a rear mounted snowblower because I'm using the front of the tractor, the loader, all winter long. Loading logs, I'm using it for you know, moving around equipment. I use the bucket quite often, and with the snow getting as high as it does, I often want the ability to pick the snow piles up, the banks, push them back, and I'm doing that all the time. So I like having the loader available. I think in a perfect world, if I had a snowblower on the front of a tractor, I'd still want a second machine with the loader on it, just so I could keep using the loader all winter. But very happy with this as well. This has been on the back of the tractor for several winters, I think like 5, 6, maybe 7 years, and it's never given me any trouble. So keep her greased. I think that chain is the only thing I've had to replace, and I like that hydraulic swivel on the chute. That ever nice. Now at the back there, I was driving with the window open just so all of you could see, but I don't typically have the window open when I'm snowblowing. The window's shut. I've got the heat on. I turn the radio on. I've got a sludge in the cup holder, and I've got the windshield wiper to clear the glass when need be. That is certainly nice, but I thought today, make sure you could see everything, I'd open it up. So that's going to do it for me here today. I'm going to go take a little bit of a break, and if you look around here, it's not like I need to take too long of a break. I've got pretty much an endless supply of snow if I wanted to continue snow blowing, and as I look further this way and down that way, I start thinking of more uncovering I need to do of the objects and lumber and equipment I've got. Anyways, I'm going to get back to it. I'm glad you joined me today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it the old like-a-roo. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.